and I don't want to break where you are. So no, because you're exactly right. Like when we were talking and discussing what we're going to talk about today, the first one was just like, right, Dad, let's talk about friendship recession. And for the 20 minutes or however long we've been recording this is the first time that you've pulled and gone, well, no, because if we're talking about friendship recession, and you're like, well, what happens in a recession?
Indeed. And that is, people begin to lose things, and you find that people can't maintain or meet demands. You know what I mean? So in like manner, where this the recession in friendship comes in, is because other things, such as productivity, is taking precedent over, as a relationship in most cases. The lack of the fact that people take on more responsibility rather than encourage and work with connectivity to their friends. So all of these things begin to cause this kind of recession, and it need to be consciously addressed. And the only way you're gonna do that is, as says, to not so much focus on the masses of friends in cyberspace, but is to say, okay, who are these 3 to 5 close friends who is going to be, and it's a bit like your hands, they're 5 fingers, fingers and a thumb, but let's call it for the sake of communication. But by itself, it's great. It works, and it can do so much. But when you bring another 5 to work with it, it's so much more stronger. It's so much more effective. And it says that it claps louder, than if it's just by itself. And also, I think when you have people, those kind of friends around you, then you are coming out of recession. Because whatever you need, they're going to be there to support you emotionally, support you, spiritually, support you physically. Because again, coming together is a major part, because it helps you out of loneliness and depression and all of the other kind of psychological things that people experience. So that will definitely help to remove that kind of recession and bring health.
So that question, what would you then say step 1 is in fixing the friendship recession?
Identifying who you regard as your friend, and take positive steps to rekindle that friendship that has been exchanged or being eroded.
Step 1, identification.
Yes.
You need to identify those that you share emotional and spiritual connectivity with.
Right. Yes.
And then set up your world to then, what was the second thing that you said?
You got to proactively.
That's the word. You have to proactively.
Engage.
You cannot wait for it to come to you.
No, you got to proactively move towards it. And with simple effort, a telephone call, an invite to Starbucks, anything,
Starbucks.
Sorry,
Daddy says I love the way you call it Starbucks. We should start our own little coffee place, call it Starbucks. And then when Starbucks roll up, go, no, we don't have the S on the end.
Exactly. Right. So some simple things.
Okay, so let me slow you down for quickly. So step 1, identify. Step 2, proactive execution. Step 3
is to carry it out as efficiently as you can. So plan something. You know what I mean? So whatever that plan may be a walk in the park. It may be go for a walk with the dogs. It may be go play games.
Do you want a dog? Do you want a dog?
No, I want a grandson. Yes, I mean, so let me continue. Want to pound off like a dog.
No,
you know what I mean?
No, the reason why I say that.
At my age is a grandson.
I hear you.
Yes, a granddaughter. Whichever.
I hear you. But the reason why I was saying it is because if you had said canine companion, then when you wanted to walk, you'd have a companion. I mean, you could have a baby, but yeah, I get it. Okay, cool. So step one,
Right.
identification.
Indeed.
Step two,
Mhm.
proactivity, if
Right.
that's even a word. And step three, plan something.
Of course, yes.
Step four,
Have a grandson.
Dad, I need you to be serious.
Yes.
Step
It's
four,
yes, it's I mean, is you then has to help each other.
yeah,
Is I mean refocus and what had mattered to you both before things drift apart. Because there has to have been things that you all identify with each other as values, as valued. So you're recognizing that you're bringing value to each other and how it's going to help that person develop and um, embraces life. I mean, rather than find himself drifting into such thing as depression, loneliness, and all of that.
But I also generally find that those things, Dad, are incubated in the atmosphere and environment of isolation.
Mm.
And I think sometimes in, like taking from me, for example, I will often take myself out of an environment or a situation in order to prevent something happening that I don't want to happen.
Exactly.
And in the intention of doing something that would appear to be good, you're ushering in something far worse because you don't go through the life skills of like conflict resolution, compromise, and these other things. Because what you do is the minute you don't like something, you take yourself out of the environment.
Escapism.
Definitely. And so, if step one is, like you said, identification, step two is proactivity. And then we said step three was planning something. Then step four, based on what you said, it feels like reciprocation. Because if you're walking with a person, then it's, do you understand? At one stage, I'm going to lean on you a little bit. On the other stage, you're going to lean on me a little bit.
Indeed.
But without the planning.
Support each other.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think that the thing that you offer each other is the ability to share in common goals.
Yeah.
In fact, it might even be a business. It may be whatever it is that you feel is going to make each other's lives better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think when you do that, then you're really, in addition to the hundreds of thousands that you have out there in cyberspace, but right there, that's for you. So, I mean,
Dad, the last question I wanted to ask you is this. With regards to when people leave school or they leave college or university, generally people have quite big friendship groups. And I wanted to just investigate a little bit. Why do you think those friendships, and I call them core friendships, because a lot of the time in those moments, you're all trying to get to the next phase.
Right.
So you're all becoming, right? So in that moment, a person will see you most vulnerable because we might only have a little bit of pasta to share together, or it might be a tin of beans and we're going to cut it down the middle. And what causes those precious relationships to fade?
Two things that comes to mind.
Yeah.
One, career path.
Yeah.
Relationship path.
Yeah.
Now, once you embark on those, then you have such thing as productivity. Because, I mean, obviously, if you're in a career, then you got to be seen as being productive.
Yeah.
Relationship, responsibility. So put those together. You're not gonna have the same amount of time to meet up and go gallivanting, in the park, on the street, etc.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that is one of the things that gradually erode that friendship. And if no effort is made to address it, or point it out to the next person that, okay, I understand your career, I understand your responsibility, your relationship. However, you are going to get to a point where career does not satisfy your needs, and relationship going to need injection or support from external forces, just namely your friends. And so that is the thing that severely, erode that's kind of friendship. So it's never intentional for that to happen, but these things are expected. So it's that expectation that you must now live up to the new path that you have now chosen, because you are now of age, as it were. And these are general expectation from family, friends, neighbors, everybody alike. And sometimes people are so caught up in working these things that they forget that they need to have that social element to their lives.
Can I ask you a very personal question? Can you remember your 3 closest friends from school? Or 5, whatever number?
Yes, I can remember them.
What are their names?
One is called Roy McDonald.
Roy McDonald?
Yes.
That's a great name, Dad. He sounds like a Coronation Street character.
Its proper name actually is Harold McDonald.
Harold McDonald, but he got the nickname Roy.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
And then you've got...
Where is he still living in Beckford Crawl? Or
he's in Kingston, I understand. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then you have one that's called Barrington Forest.
Well, we've heard about Barrington because when you were going and doing things you shouldn't be doing. Well, he saved you.
Now, why did you have to say that?
Because what
I mean, we were doing such a good job
at 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. in the morning. You can't be. Nothing's open. What could you and Barrington have been up to then? Not that it's any of my business, but
you did ask about friendship, is that right?
I did.
Okay, good. So we're gonna keep it.
Okay, cool.
Keep it that
so
way.
So Roy, Barrington.
Yeah, and there's another lady that I had, which was a very good friend. Her name was Beverly Lee, and she was from London. Those were for me outstanding among all. Sorry, there's another one. Yes, he perhaps would kill me if I didn't mention him. But his name is Michael Shean.
Yeah.
Yes, he was
That's Leon's
very.
godfather.
That's correct.
Yeah.
He was very, very, very good friends. Really good friends.
Question. Okay, and in fact, actually, let me reciprocate and go the other way. So growing up for me at school, I say Sylvan, Fraser, Lucy, Ardem, and Spidler.
Right.
In terms of...
So what age were they like your best?
That's secondary school.
Okay.
That's I kept the same core group of people because I started traveling. I finished my GCSEs. I did the first year of A levels, and then Greenberg signed me pretty much after the first year of my A levels.
Yeah.
So my head in terms of was just like,
yeah.
And at that point, well, Sylvan's in Manchester playing football, Ardem's in Ipswich playing, football, and he's in Fenerbahce. Fraser was at uni, and he's in Newcastle. He was in Newcastle. Lou went to Manchester, and Spidler was working.
Right.
And so, they...
Yeah, what about the guy, was it Lawrence?
Do you know what you make? Yeah.
Forgive him, Lawrence. Forgive him.
Crafty, don't listen to me. Don't listen to my dad. Because we're talking about school. And don't forget, Lawrence was a couple of years older than me.
Okay.
And when we first started out, Dad, it was more so he was DJing and he just heard I could sing.
Yeah, he was.
It was, and then after like a year and a half, that's when, because we'd spent so much time together, and then I think it must have been about a year later, I found out that our birthdays were like 4 days apart.
Wow. Yeah.
And so, like, in terms of that kind of situation, it grew. But the other thing I'll say is that it's weird, because I'd almost say that Lawrence almost became more like a sibling, if that makes sense. And not to say that obviously your friends aren't, but it's strange. It's strange because in terms of, it's funny you say that, because I sit back and I go, oh my gosh, how could I forget Lawrence? But then it makes me then go, I feel like maybe in my head that I've got these divisions of where I keep people.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what complicates my ability to stay connected, because for whatever reason, like everybody that we've just mentioned there, 2.5. I spoke to Sylvan through text message a couple of weeks ago. Lucy through text message a couple of weeks ago. And Spidler, because he's closer to
your environment, right?
Like where I live and stuff. Like I'll walk in, I'll bump into Spidler and stuff, Dad, which is, but in terms of
Fraser,
I should be shot.
You should be ashamed. That's what you should be.
And that too.
Yes. Yeah. Shock and shame.
Yeah.
Yes. Fraser.
I love you, Fraser. It's just life. And you know what I'm like. Which is not an excuse.
Forgive him, Fraser.
Forgive me, Fraser. And you know what? Because, there is no
excuse for that one.
No. There's no excuse for any of them. Yeah.
All right. So that's what we have to get out of this.
So I tell you what, this is what we're going to do. We're going to help each other.
Yeah.
And every Monday, we're going to set a time where we're going to check in with our close friends.
Right.
Okay? Or we'll find a time in the week, Dad, where that will be our check-in. And I'm going to encourage you, and you're going to encourage me.
Yes.
Because you said something last poddy, and you said it in a very cool way, because you didn't make a big deal about it, but it was a big deal what you said. We all need connectivity.
Yes.
Without it, we die.
Of course.
When God made Adam and he was by himself, God himself would come down and hang out with him.
Yeah.
And he'd created a whole world for him to subdue and to dominate. And Adam could have got lost in the garden, just exploring it. But God was like,
and then he said, it's not good. That's the key word. Not good. And I think a lot of, especially men in these times, has forgotten that very powerful, creative statement.
It's not good for man
to
be alone.
It's not good for a man to be alone. Because you can't produce your grandchildren.
This guy. Honestly, you're like a dog with a bone. That's why I know you don't need a dog. Because you is like, Dad, just...
Forget about the dog, just give me the grandchild, that's all I'm saying.
Oh my gosh. Do you know what? On that note, firstly, thank you to everybody that's taken the time to hang out with us this morning. You can see what I'm dealing with, right? I'm trying to have, for me, Shean Williams, and my father.
Blessings to everyone.
Guys, have a great rest of your week. Please send in your pictures, not your pictures, your requests and pictures. Dad. Please send in your questions and requests, anything you'd like to hear us talk about. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah.
Obviously, my father's social media is at Bishop L.A. Williams.
That's right.
And mine is at Shean Williams World. But also, please follow at Yo Pops Poddy on Instagram and on TikTok and every other platform you have. From us, enjoy the sunshine. Check in on your friends. Love is the chief cornerstone.
Indeed. Have a blessed day.
Bye, guys.